motherfucking New Year. How y'all doing? Long time no see, long time no talk. Quick little break, I turn the music off. Yo, music! Alright, we're back. Welcome back. 2020 motherfucker 2. The last couple weeks of December we didn't vlog. And reason being is I was trying. The thing with me is it's very hard for me to vlog when I got a lot on my plate, you know. Realistically, first and foremost, producing these vehicles for customers and keeping customers comes first, not vlogging. And when I am under stress for some reason, I don't do well behind the camera. But then I don't know how many people do well behind the camera unless you're like an actor, a news reporter, right? But me, no go, buddy. That shit does not work. So, yeah, end of the year, what I did was went on a family trip to Florida. Then we came back, and then I just recently moved, so came back literally from Florida, and then moved into our new facility, our new house, and just getting settled. Literally New Year's Eve, I was asleep by 9:30. I really don't believe in going out and partying on New Year's Eve. Too many drunks, so much bullshit happens. And truth be told, I got 3 kids that count on me, so I can't really be out on the roads, right, and put myself in that position. However, it's Wednesday, and we're firing off. Hit the ground running this week. The production line as far as building cars is going smooth. We're gonna stay on top of it. Daily meetings and all that stuff. I'm really not out here anymore. I do have a phenomenal team. You know, I got 4 techs, 4 welders, full-time transmission builder, and the techs know how to do what I've taught them. However, sometimes, everywhere, once in a while, I'll take on a project that will have an outcome. Like, for example, Dylan Jacobs' car. I took that on. That was built by a couple people before, and sometimes it's like saying that you open a can of worms, right? But I like those kind of jobs sometimes because it makes you learn and it makes you kind of see what other people are doing and really do something good. So I'm kind of in the same position right now with the gentleman named Alex Rodriguez. He's from Florida. He actually hangs out with Clay Gerhold, so from the same group of people. Great guy. He's got a fast GTR. He had a Performante belt. And I've been on the troubleshooting end of things for some time, and it was done by other people, and I saw the potential in the car, so I took the car on as a project. So currently what I'm doing back here is, well, yesterday we took the car, it got here from Florida, took it all apart to see what was done. Now, before I begin there's 50 ways to skin a cow, and I respect everyone's form of doing things because we all do things and operate different. We're all human. There's no guidebook to how to skin the cow when you're in the car industry. Clearly there's some no-nos and some goods and some things that you kind of want to stay away from, but to each their own. So we ripped the car apart. Now there's some cool shit. There's a lot of like, what the fuck is this? But moral of the story is I'm not here to talk negative on anybody's work. I'm just gonna rip it apart and reskin the cow how I like to skin the cow. So one thing that I like to do other than plumbing, as many of you guys know, is wiring. So I am back here in my wiring section. Let me show you now. So this is all this that I cut out of it. Now in the Motec standalone plug-and plays, they don't give you pre-assigned positions for oil pressure sensors, fuel pressure sensors, water pressure, whatever. You have to go through the firmware wiring, figure out what input is, you could use for the sensors. So all this, what I ripped out, was actually stuff that they added. So the numbers correspond to the sensors it's affiliated on the car. I just ripped it all out, like literally cut it all out. And since these harnesses are hard to get, I have Motec open-end pins, and now I'm just rewiring it all how I do things. So for example, on this particular, we have 4 sensors being wired. So you have 4 red wires, 4 black wires. I used one input for, 1 5-volt input to power 2 sensors, 1 ground to ground 2 sensors, and the same thing, 1 5-volt to power 2 sensors. So this actual input, 5-volt input, is powering 2 sensors. I've already loomed them, but as you can see, these 2 looms now will be sensors terminated. So on this end, I'll have Deutsch DTM connectors that then go to the sensors. So it's nicely heat shrink per sensor, right? So now I'm gonna do these other 2 sensors. So then it's nicely labeled, nicely wired, and even though you can't see it, you kind of want it to look good. I enjoy doing this. As much as my guys know how to do it, I'm just gonna be out in the field and do this stuff. So I'm gonna get to some wiring, and we'll show you some other cool shit we got going on in the shop. Cool cars that we just finished for some customers. Like I said, hit the ground running, and not gonna stop running. So let's get to it. All right, cool. Let me get you back. So yeah, that's my boy Yuri. So Yuri is actually the one that teaches me a lot about car selling and stuff. You know, I can build you a car and sell you a car that's gonna last. It's a lot of the ins and outs of buying cars wholesale and selling them. It's so much to it. While we see dealerships on every corner, it's a lot of shit that goes into it. That's f***ed up. So let me show you guys where we're at with wiring. So I wired all the sensors that we're adding. Now I'm just gonna add the shells and heat shrink and we're good to go. So what we gotta do is cut the heat shrink first. And then we'll run it through. Put the pins in the correct spots. I always like to do signal on 1. Now granted, I'm not a wiring expert. I have friends like Race Spec that is a wiring expert. I'm not, but I know enough to get me by. I have all the tools to do it properly. I have all the right equipment. I actually overpaid for this crazy blue desk that you see here so I could have cool stuff to wire. But I know enough, and I enjoy it. It's honestly like focus, and like you have to focus where your brain doesn't really go off into other items like things. Other than that, watch this. This is cool. Voila! So, your man's and the guy they told you not to worry about. I'm sorry, but I don't know what the f people are. I mean, listen, I used to do shit like that back in the day, so I guess we all gotta start somewhere.
Alright, this is Fleming's alright. Just got done. Just finishing up the water box. Trying to make it as maintenance friendly as possible. So added the relay and everything. Now I just gotta make the drain hole for this. We'll see how it ends up. Sheesh. Sheesh. Make sure to cop one.
Hey, lead tech.
Finally, Jesus.
What do you mean finally? What do you guys for?
What do you mean? You're Mr. Wire guy.
I know, that's why I'm doing it myself.
Alright, buddy.
That's my redneck friend Austin.
Ah, buddy. That guy? That's the Colorado people, man. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Austin's one of my, honestly, one of my favorite guys I met last year was Austin. The dude's real, man. You don't, a lot of people on me just somehow want to be friends with me because of the cars. It's like, you act like I'm gonna just drive you around in my cars, or I don't even drive my own cars. It's shit. So what I'm doing now, I have to make like 15 of these to replace all the wires in the Motec plugs as the previous guy just hacked the f up. So, cutting all these wires. Then what we're gonna do, pin Motec pins on it, which is these guys. So where they at? Boom. Race Spec behind these. Race Spec, probably one of the dopest wiring guys in the world, in my opinion. The cool thing is we go back, way back from the Honda days. So there's a handful of us that continue to really push the envelope and not be scared that come from the Honda stuff. However, I gotta like strip all those wires, and that's gonna take me a while. So let's get to it.
Supersonic karma, did a smooth criminal hitting you deadly intentions. Nothing for phonies to listen to. Supersonic karma, did a smooth criminal.
All right. 5 minutes later. Ta-da! Fresh wire with fresh cracks. What the previous guy did was he just soldered onto wires because I assumed he didn't have the Motec open end pins. The objective is to stay away from soldering as much as you can. It's just another link that could go bad. The objective, in my opinion, in building cars is less is more. Less is more. I'm still wiring. God damn, it's like I haven't left this damn bench. I see a lot of people commenting on my shit. Bring back the vlogs. I'm trying to work, trying to get some shit done. Yo, I'm about to show you guys what I find to be the baddest way to start the year. I've been working on this car for quite some time. It literally got everything done that we offer. Fully built engine, our stage 2 engine, stage 5 transmission, 6870 turbo kit, our intercooled interturbo system, made 1800 horsepower dyno. It's just a bad. So let me introduce it to you guys. Let's ride. Y'all ready? This is bad. It's got a full 1016 industry. That's my man. Later, Juan. That's a local. He's about a Mac R8. Better watch it. Alright, this bitch right here has got a full 1016 forged front bumper, back bumper, side skirts, wing, center. It's got MB forged rims, Toyo 888s on all 4 corners, coilovers, titanium, crazy. It's got everything we offer. This guy literally called and said, "Here's a blank check. Build me the baddest Lambo." Here it is. Good, Moni, let's roll, come on. I got a couple days crammed into this vlog. It's just I've been busy as But in the past couple days, I've been thinking about something. And one of my friends, actually Ryan McGrippin, kind of gave me the idea. Did you find the phone?
I've not found the phone yet.
These guys came to pick up their R8 and somehow lost their phone. McGrippin's had an idea. Oh, Fleming. Use your phone, Matt.
Dude, it doesn't happen. Does not happen.
You guys remember the janitor? He's back. He's back. He sold his R8 and got the bug, and we built him that 2022 R8. Comes to pick it up and he loses his phone in the meanwhile.
I don't get it, man.
So he had this idea. We've been putting out a lot of 1500 plus horsepower cars. And as you notice, they all have the same sticker, right? The sheep with the thin legs, the Sheepeyrace, and then the sheeps on the intercooler. Well, new year, we've decided to create the Elite Crew. The Elite Crew is gonna be actually this logo. See the Angry Sheep race? Any car that you see that has this sticker on the doors is part of the Elite Crew. And the Elite Crew guaranteed makes north of 1500. How much north of 1500? I don't know. Just when you see a car roll around with this Angry Sheep, just know it makes north of 1500. So be careful. But we want to create more elite packages, elite crews. We're gonna make a custom hoodie. It's gonna be stitched and embroidered this way. It's gonna be more money, but hey, if you can't afford an Elite Crew package, you can afford an Elite Crew hoodie. Hey, at least you're in the family, right? So it's gonna be an expensive hoodie. It's gonna be a $100 hoodie, but it's gonna be super, super dope. So what we're gonna do is, as you guys know about Tyler's car being done, that is part of one of the guys on the Elite Crew. So our friends at 60 Grid down the street, I'm gonna hit them on, of course, on a Friday. I'm gonna hit them with, I need the sticker cut right away. So we're gonna see how the sticker. Yo, Alonzo. So this is how it would look on a car.
Is it too big or too small?
Nah, it's fine. That's perfect. So we're gonna jump in the SVJ. We're gonna go 60 Grid. They're down the street and have them cut us. Hey, let's do for Tyler's car. Just get a couple reds and a couple blacks. See how many he can cut us in red and black right away. We need them within like an hour. So we're gonna put those stickers on Tyler's car because we're gonna go shoot Tyler's car and post it tonight on Instagram, but I'm super gassed up. All right, so on Alex's car, we're gonna go with the Sheepey manifold. We powder coated it all black. This is looks good. We got the base for the port injectors all ready to go. The fuel rails are 8th pipe, so we have an adapter goes 8th pipe to then metric, because the factory fuel pressure sensor is metric. I got my man Ivan here finishing doing it. Pop, which is the tech that was working on it, ain't feeling too good, so I had to get Ivan. Usually the way it goes at here is, sorry about the welder, I know you guys hate it, but we gotta work. Each tech has their own car that they start and finish. So Pop was working on this, he tore it all down, was gonna finish it, but Pop is out sick, but I'm kind of on the timeline, so I wanna get this motherfucker done. So right now Ivan's prepping the manifold. We're gonna put the billet manifold on. Then we're gonna put the Motec back in. I rewired all of it. Now it looks like a mess, but it's actually very organized. Sub harnesses for each pressure sensor. So it plugs into the Motec side, then it runs to the pressure sensor. So that's all ready to go, ready to be installed. Then we gotta put our fuel system in. So I'm hoping, Ivan, am I shooting for the sky to fire this today?
We can probably fire it today for sure.
Right, that's why he's a man. All right, let's roll. So this Friday, it's a grit, 60 grit. I thought it would be a 30-minute project. It ended up being an hour. We're gonna go get these stickers and slap on. We got a great Huracan. And I'm gonna go to lunch, come back to the car, and that's a wrap. Of course, I gotta take the SVJ there, you know. I had to drive home to kind of make sure it was fine. And I drove it back. I'm like, I had Erin's car at the shop. I'm like, I gotta take her car home. Good time to take her car home. Pull the SVJ out of the garage. It's put me in a good mood. This car literally keeps you in a good mood. The problem is, if I drove it every day, it'd be very expensive. That's why I love driving this. The whole town is my personal racetrack. Oh man. Jerry, you're the best. I don't care what anybody says about you.
I don't care. I don't care what anybody says.
I know you, brother.
Same here, bro.
So what we're doing is creating like our standard sticker. Anything that makes over 1,500 horsepower is going to be this Sheep. So it's like the
Oh
elite.
shit, under 15. Oh, my Tesla's shy of that.
Is that a plaid?
Yeah. Have you gone on it?
I know about them.
Have you been on it then?
I have.
Have you?
I have.
I know you're a hater of this.
I haven't been there. Cars like that hurt my business.
Well, here, it's a different experience.
Oh, sure. No, I know it is.
Dude, I still would want to drive that, you know? But that is just a fucking...
You can't beat it. You can't beat it. The weird thing to it is there's no sound.
That's okay though, once in a while. Especially if you have something like that.
Yeah, but the way I was brought up with cars is like sound, fast, no sound. It's kind of one of those elements missing, you know?
Well, it's funny you say that because I had that in there, and then I got a '69 Mustang Mach 1, and my dad said, "Hey, take it to your garage." And I drove it the other day. I was like, "Oh, it's obviously it's nowhere fast,
but the sound,
the muscle, yeah, all that comes into play." So,
well, I appreciate you, bro, doing this.
No worries, bro.
So you guys are the best. Thanks, brother.
All right, man.
Later. As you guys know, they made the little mannequins for us. You know, they're big business, and they clearly have vinyl stickers, and they just did these for us in a hurry. And Loki's slope does look hard. Is that a good slope right there?
Yeah. It's not straight.
Here's another thing about the Elite package. I personally put your stickers in there.
Oh.
Tell him.
Look how proud you are right now. Look at you.
That's my idea.
God damn.
I am proud. What the hell have you been doing the past 3 hours?
Oh. Damn.
What have you been doing the past 3 hours? I'm on lunch, aim in 3 hours. You take a 3-hour lunch break? Nah. Union ass worker. Remember? Well, in the comments, what you guys think? The slant with the body lines or Alonzo's bootleg version of putting it straight? All right, we're closing out this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm here with my boy Miguel. But make sure you guys order this gear. And I'm gonna randomly go my ass in the shipping area. I'm gonna grab something that I really enjoy back there and drop it in your box with my signature. All right? And whoever that guy is, message us and we'll FaceTime and chop it up a little bit. But thanks for the support. See you next week.